Hey guys, welcome back. So this morning I did a video on the miner comparison to Bitcoin, and to my surprise, Cleanspark was kicking butt on everybody for the past 4 weeks and even this week. So I wanted to take a look and see what's going on with Cleanspark as to why they are outperforming one Bitcoin and also all the other miner stocks. So 6 days ago, I did a video on them, looking at their miner count and possible earnings potential. At that point, they were at around 1644 for the price. And I had a price target on them, where at least I thought the price should be for the stock was 2504. Obviously, they've gotten a lot better based on what happened this week and everything else, but I wanted to see why are they possibly doing so much better than the other miners. So today, doing the miner weekly review, comparing it to Bitcoin, I noticed that, Cleanspark is up 41% in the last 4 weeks compared to all the other guys, which are only up at most 32% for Marathon. And Cleanspark was up this week alone 23%. So I started looking into some of the news that's going around it, looking at the charts and the news press releases and things like that. And the only thing that I could really find that stood out in my mind was in this press release here that they posted. When was this? This was back in October 12th. So they posted they're buying more miners, which will give them an additional 450 petahash. And in here, they speak about that they're doing something a little bit different. So here's what they had to say. So in line with the interest of its shareholders, by selling some of its Bitcoin, Cleanspark is converting a portion of its BTC holdings into Bitcoin miners to increase revenues. Cleanspark believes that the value of digital currencies such as Bitcoin stems from their usefulness as a medium of exchange. By investing a portion of its mined Bitcoin to buy additional miners, the company aims to put those Bitcoins back into circulation. The company also intends to continue its hodling strategy. And then here's a quote: by making a conscious effort to reinvest in additional production, we are taking a market-based approach to our mining operations and maximizing value for our shareholders. We understand that using our Bitcoin to support our operations and expansion is a paradigm shift for the digital currency mining industry in North America, said Zach Bradford, CEO of Cleanspark. We hope to continue to lead the market with these bold moves. So he has a point there. I mean, everybody, Mara, Riot, Hive, Hot 8, all these guys are hodling all their Bitcoins, and they're doing these ATM deals where they're basically diluting the shareholder value in those companies because they're taking money against, putting in more shares, getting money out, and diluting the value that way. Whereas these guys, where these guys are doing the opposite. They're actually using the Bitcoin that they're making, selling it, then buying more mining equipment to increase their hash rate with it, which I think is being rewarded by the investors in the company's stock price. So if we look at it here, one of the things that I looked at was to see the analysts, right? So we have one analyst with a strong buy. It's got a $50 price target, roughly average is $42.50 on it. But institutions have been buying quite a bit of it. Institutions are 29% owned. 78 have increased. New are 47, decreased to 71, and sold out is 47. But if we look at the investments here, these are all pretty recent here that have reported. So these could be all of the ones that have reported for their Q3 ones. Biggest ones here that's owned. Let's see. No, I can't do that. It's by name only. I can't. Oh, I wish I could see who owns the most. But we're seeing that there's a lot of, obviously, institutional investors in here. And one of the news stories here that came up was Emerald Mutual Fund Advisors. So here's a story on them. They added a position to it in the last Q3 reports. So here's CLSK. These are the new purchases that they added to it. So it looks like it's becoming a little bit of a favorite in the mutual fund area. So interesting to see. That could be why it's pumping. Also because, like we went over here, where they're just using their Bitcoin that they're making money on, buying miners, and improving the shareholder value with it that way. So I wonder if some of the other companies, like, what do we have here? We got Bitfarms, the same thing. Bitfarms has a huge ATM. Hive is almost done with their ATM, which I think is keeping the stock down. Hot 8 has been doing actually really well lately, but Riot, Argo, and DigiHost all have been kind of in a doldrum right now. So just wanted to go over that, see what you guys think of this. Let me know your thoughts on it as well. It's interesting to see that Cleanspark is up 23% in a week, where Bitcoin is up only 2%, and obviously it's up 41% in the last 4 weeks. But if we look at it also on my projections here, let's take a look here, Cleanspark. So Cleanspark, we have them at 50% EPS, right, or 50% net profit. We have them at 25.46 is where I have them listed as where I think the fair market value would be. But if Bitcoin goes up to 100,000, you're looking at 34.26. 150 would be 45.94, and 200,000 would be 57.63, which still would be like 100 and some percent increase from where it's at right now. But if they obviously do better than the 50% net profit and go to 75%, you're looking at 38, where they might be a fair valued right now, 51.39 at 100,000 for Bitcoin, and 150,000 for Bitcoin would be 68.92, and 200,000 would be 86.45. And part of the reason is because they don't have a lot of shares outstanding. They only have 36.5 million shares out, which is really helping out the stock here, I think, and they're not diluting it either. So just wanted to throw that out to you guys, see what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas as to why Cleanspark has been doing so well this past couple of weeks, and especially this week alone, up 20-some%. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know what you think, and then we'll go into other details on other videos as well tomorrow and then during the week as well. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, please subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Hit the notification bell and the like button. I appreciate it, guys. That's all I ask. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. Until then.